Konnichiwa. Welcome to this video in which I am going to discuss all the questions present in the class 10 Japanese sample paper which was recently released by CBSE. This video covers both the objective type and the descriptive type of questions, and it will not only help those who are going to write the board exam but also those who are learning Japanese and want to improve their skills. So please watch it till the end. Let me begin with the pattern for this year. The question paper is divided into two sections, A and B. Part A has objective type questions covering grammar and kanji for 40 marks. And Part B has descriptive type questions covering creative writing and unseen passages for 40 marks. So, the maximum marks will be 80 and you will be given 3 hours to complete the paper. Now, let me go through the questions one by one. In Part A, the first question is, choose correct option to complete the sentences. The first sentence is, Panda-san wa nihongo ga dash wakarimasu. The options are yoku, totemo, jouzu. The adverbs like yoku, daitai, skoshi are used with verbs in case of affirmative, and amari and zenzen are used with verbs in case of negative. So the correct option here will be yoku, and the sentence will become Panda-san wa nihongo ga yoku wakarimasu. The second sentence is, Kao iro ga warui desu kara kyou wa dash yasunde kudasai. The options are doregurai, yukkuri, nakanaka. The correct option here will be yukkuri, which means slowly or without any hurry. And the sentence will become, Kao iro ga warui desu kara kyou wa yukkuri yasunde kudasai. The third sentence is, dash diwari desu ne. Nani o shimasu ka? The options are mosugu, dandan, skoshi. The correct option here will be mosugu, which means very soon. And the sentence will become mosugu diwari desu ne. Nani o shimasu ka? The fourth sentence is dash hon o kariru koto ga dekimasu ka? The options are ichido mo, itsumade, ichiban. The correct option here will be itsumade, which means until when. And the sentence will become Itsumade hon o kariru koto ga dekimasu ka? The fifth sentence is kore kara dash samuku narimasu. The options are takusan, oki, dandan. The correct option here will be dandan, which means gradually. And the sentence will become kore kara dandan samuku narimasu. The sixth sentence is Nihon de wa dash zo o miru koto ga dekimasen. The options are nakanaka, ato de, nankai. The correct option here will be nakanaka, which means not easily. And the sentence will become Nihon de wa nakanaka zo o miru koto ga dekimasen. The seventh sentence is dash karada no choushi ga yoku narimashita. The options are mazu, mata, okage-sama de. The correct option here will be okage-sama de, which means thanks to you. And the sentence will become Okage-sama de karada no choushi ga yoku narimashita. The eighth sentence is Kotoshi no natsu yasumi wa dash umi e asobi ni kite kudasai. The options are demo, zehi, soshite. The correct option here will be zehi, which means by all means. And the sentence will become Kotoshi no natsu yasumi wa zehi umi e asobi ni kite kudasai. In part A, the second question is, fill in the particles in the sentences below. The first sentence is, Raishu Kyoto dash Kembutsu dash ikimasu. There are two blanks to be filled, and the first option has the particle de and ga. The second option has the particle a and ni. And the third option has the particle de and ni. The particle a shows the direction, so it will be Raishu Kyoto a. And since the particle ni shows the purpose, the second part will be Kembutsu ni ikimasu. So the correct option here will be the second option, which has the particle a and ni. And the sentence will become Raishu Kyoto e Kembutsu ni ikimasu. The second sentence is Watashi wa sumo dash daisuki desu. The options are o, ga, ni. If you have watched my videos, you would have learnt that when ga is used with adjectives or verbs that denote one's preference or wish, such as ski, kirai, hoshi, etc., the object is indicated by ga. So the correct option here will be ga, and the sentence will become Watashi wa sumo ga daisuki desu. The third sentence is Anohito dash kami dash nagai desu. Here again there are two blanks to be filled. The first option has the particle wa and ga. The second option has the particle to and ga. And the third option has the particle ni and wa. The correct option here will be the first option, which has the particle wa and ga. And the sentence will become Anohito wa kami ga nagai desu. The fourth sentence is Ano shingo dash migi e magatte kudasai. The options are de, o, ni. The particle o is also used to denote the place where the action of a verb of movement takes place. So the correct option here will be o, and the sentence will become Ano shingo o migi e magatte kudasai. The fifth sentence is Tomodachi dash maaketo e ikimasu. The options are no, de, to. By now, you would have learned the particle to, which indicates the partner with whom an action is done. So the correct option here will be to, and the sentence will become Tomodachi to maaketo e ikimasu. In part A, the third question is match the following. Let us see the first sentence in column A. Kusuri o nonde, which means after drinking medicine. What happens when you drink or take medicine? You become healthy, right? And healthy or energetic is genki, and to become is narimasu. So the correct answer will be genki ni narimashita, which is in the fourth line of column B. So let us write 1 next to this sentence. Let us see the second sentence. Hon o yondari, terebi o mitari, which means read books, watch TV, among other things. To describe a certain state or habit, we have to use shite imasu. So the correct answer will be shite imasu, which is in the third line of column B. So let us write 2 next to this sentence. Let us see the third sentence. Mainichi benkyou shi na kereba? I think by now you would have learned the pattern ending with na kereba narimasen, which means that something has to be done regardless of the will of the person. So the correct answer will be narimasen, which is in the fifth line of column B. So let us write 3 next to this sentence. Let us see the fourth sentence. Ame ga futtemasu kara, which means because it is raining. You know that kara is used to state a reason, and its position in a sentence is different from that of its English equivalent. So the correct answer will be Taxi o yobimashou ka, which is in the second line of column B. So let us write 4 next to this sentence. Here you must note that the sentence ending with mashoka is used when the speaker is offering to do something to help the listener. Let us see the fifth sentence. Tawapon-san wa Fujisan ni nobotta. I think by now you would have learned the pattern ending with ta koto ga arimasu, which is used in referring to something which one has experienced in the past. So the correct answer will be koto ga aru, which is in the first line of column B. So let us write 5 next to this sentence. In part A, the fourth question is choose correct option to make a meaningful sentence. Let us see the first sentence. From the options you can make out that the verb is kaimasu, which means to buy. And to describe the want to do something, we have to use the tai form. In case of kaimasu, it is kaitai. So the correct option will be kai, and the sentence will become Watashi mo onaji jisho o kaitai desu. Let us see the second sentence. From the options you can make out that the verb is mochimasu, which means to hold or carry. And since it has to join the verb kimasu, which is at the end, we have to use the te form. And the te form of mochimasu is motte. So the correct option will be motte, and the sentence will become Itsumo jisho motte kimasu. Let us see the third sentence. From the options you can make out that the adjective is oi, which means many. And to join e adjectives, we have to replace the last e with ku and then add te. So we will get o kutte as the correct option. And the sentence will become Kono market wa hito ga okutte nigiyaka desu. Let us see the fourth sentence. From the options you can make out that the verb is nemasu, which means to sleep. Because mae ni is there, we have to use the dictionary form of nemasu, which is neru. So the correct option will be Neru, and the sentence will become Neru mae ni heya o katazukete kudasai. Let us see the fifth sentence. From the options, you can make out that the verb is shimas, which means to do. And to describe the state which is continuing, we have to use the te form, which is shite. So the correct option will be shite, and the sentence will become Kyonen kara nihongo o benkyou shite imasu. Let us see the sixth sentence. From the options, you can make out that the verb is shirimasu, which means to get to know. And shitteimasu means to know. Since B is responding with sumimasen, which means I am sorry, we have to use the negative of shirimasu, which is shirimasen. And this is an exception which you must remember. It is not shitteimasen. Let us see the seventh sentence. From the options, you can make out that the verb is aimasu, which means to meet. And atta means met. Since B is responding with which is the plain form of ie and means no, we have to use the past negative of aimasu. Since the plain form of aimasen deshita is avana katta, the correct option will be avana katta. In part A, the fifth question is, choose the correct kanji option of the underlined hiragana words. In the first question, we have nagai, which means long, and the correct option is the first one. In the second question, we have kikimashita, which means heard, and the correct option is the second one. In the third question, we have kuruma, which means car or vehicle, and the correct option is the first one. In the fourth question, we have ikimasu, which means to go, and the correct option is the third one. As you can see, many kanjis have the gate radical, and it will be really helpful if you learn the important ones. For example, if mouth comes in between the gate, it will mean to question. If sun or day comes in between, it will mean interval. If ear comes in between, it will mean to hear, and so on. Anyways, let us see the fifth question. Here we have takai, which means expensive, and the correct option is the first one. In the sixth question, we have ame, which means rain, and the correct option is the second one. In the seventh question, we have dokusho, which means reading, and the correct option is the first one. Just remember, words plus cell is read, which is yomimasu, and its own reading or the Chinese base reading is doku. So now you will be able to recognize it without any difficulty. Let us see the eighth question. Here we have shimbun, which means newspaper, and the correct option is the second one. In the ninth question, we have tenki, which means weather, and the correct option is the second one. In the 10th question, we have gozen, which means AM or morning, and the correct option is the first one. In the 11th question, we have tabete, which means to eat, and the correct option is the second one. In the 12th question, we have shinnen, which means new year, and the correct option is the second one. In the 13th question, we have deguchi, which means exit, and the correct option is the third one. In part A, the sixth question is, choose the correct hiragana option of the underlined kanji. For the first question, the correct option is hayaku, which means early. For the second question, the correct option is sakana, which means fish. For the third question, the correct option is yasui, which means inexpensive or cheap. For the fourth question, the correct option is saiyu, which means left and right. I think by now you would have learned the individual words like ue, shita, hidari, migi. Please also try to learn the different combinations, and they will definitely help you even in future. For example, ue is top, hidari is left, and hidari ue will be top left. On similar lines, migi ue will be top right, hidari shita will be bottom left, and migi shita will be bottom right. You should also note the order of the kanjis. For example, it is natural for the Japanese to use hidari ue to say top left, even though ue hidari has the same meaning. On similar lines, it is natural for the Japanese to use migi ue to say top right, even though ue migi has the same meaning. Anyways, let me go to the next question. For the fifth question, the correct option is raishu, which means next week. For the sixth question, the correct option is shacho, which means company president. For the seventh question, the correct option is nyugaku, which means entry to school or university. For the eighth question, the correct option is e of imashita, which means said. For the ninth question, the correct option is thatte, which is the te form of tachimasu, which means to stand up. For the 10th question, the correct option is ji, which means o'clock. For the 11th question, the correct option is michi, which means road. For the 12th question, the correct option is shukan, which is the counter for weeks. Next, let me go to part B. The 7th question is read the passage and answer the questions. Let us read the passage once and understand the content. 入学おめでとうございます。日本の学校は4月に入学式をします。日本の子供は6歳から学校に行き始めます。小学校の入学式にお母さんやお父さんと一緒に行きます。小学生はランドセルを持っていきます。ランドセルは小学生のカバンです。小学生はランドセルに本やノートを入れて学校へ行きます。I hope you have understood the meaning. If not, please pause the video and go through the passage one more time. Now, let us see the questions. Question A is, 日本の学校の入学式はいつですか? Since the entering ceremony is in April, the answer will be 4月です。Question B is, 何歳から学校に行き始めますか? Since the children start going from the age of 6, the answer will be 6歳から学校に行き始めます。Question C is, 入学式に誰が子供と一緒に行きますか? Since mother and father go along with the child, the answer will be お母さんやお父さんが一緒に行きます。Question D is, ランドセルは何ですか? Since it is a bag carried by the elementary school students, the answer will be 小学生のカバンです。Question E is, ランドセルに何を入れていきますか? Since the elementary school students put books and notebooks inside, the answer will be 本やノートを入れて学校へ行きます。Question F is, インドの小学校の入学式はいつですか? Actually, in many schools there is no ceremony. Only payment of fees and admissions happen in April, and the actual term starts by the end of May. If you're sure it happens in April, then you can write 4月です。If it happens in May, then you can write 5月です。Next, let me go to the 8th question, which is read the passage and mark true and false. Let us read the passage once and understand the content. 合格おめでとうございます。学校の卒業式は3月です。その時、卒業おめでとうございますと言います。日本の大学の入学試験は1月から3月の寒い季節にあります。大学の入学試験は難しいです。学生はみんな試験に合格したいですから一生懸命に勉強します。入学試験が終わって1、2週間で結果がわかります。結果はオンラインで見ることができます。私は合格、不合格、学生はとても心配です。合格した人に合格おめでとうございますと言ってお祝いします。I hope you have understood the meaning. If not, please pause the video and go through the passage one more time. Now, let us see the questions. Statement A is, 学校の卒業式は1月です。Since the graduation ceremony is in March, the answer will be false. Statement B is, 大学の入学試験は寒い季節にあります。Since the entrance exam to get into university is held in cold weather or season, the answer will be true. Statement C is, 入学試験は簡単です。Since the entrance exam is difficult, the answer will be false. Statement D is, 1、2週間で結果がわかります。Since the results are known in 1 to 2 weeks, the answer will be true. Statement E is, みんな一生懸命に勉強します。Since everyone studies very hard, the answer will be true. Statement F is, 結果は手紙でもらえます。 It is mentioned in the passage that the results can be seen online. So the answer will be false. Next, let me go to the ninth question, which is read the passage below and answer the following questions. Nihon no mana. Nihonjin wa mana ga ii desu. Nihon ni iro na mana ga arimasu. 例えば、1、夜掃除機や洗濯機を使ってはいけません。2、道にゴミを捨ててはいけません。3、電車の中で大きい声で話してはいけません。4、約束の時間に遅れてはいけません。5、日本ではみんなに迷惑なことをしてはいけません。I hope you have understood the meaning. If not, please pause the video and go through the passage one more time. Now let us see the questions. Question A is, 夜掃除機を使ってもいいですか? The answer will be 使ってはいけません。Question B is, 道にゴミを捨ててもいいですか? The answer will be 捨ててはいけません。Question C is, 電車の中で大きい声で話しますか? The answer will be 話してはいけません。Question D is, 約束の時間に遅れることができますか? The answer will be 遅れてはいけません。Question E is, みんなに迷惑なことをしてもいいですか? The answer will be 迷惑なことをしてはいけません。Next, let me go to the 10th question, which is match the following. Let us see the first sentence in the column on the left. A is Uma-san wa. The correct answer will be Jitensha ni noru koto ga dekimasu, which is in the fourth line in the column on the right. So let us write A next to this sentence. Let us see the second sentence. B is Panda wa. The correct answer will be Kawaii dobutsu desu, which is in the fifth line in the column on the right. So let us write B next to this sentence. Let us see the third sentence. C is Kono kutsu wa. The correct answer will be Mumbai de kaimashita, which is in the second line in the column on the right. So let us write C next to this sentence. Let us see the fourth sentence. D is Kore kara dandan. The correct answer will be Samuku narimasu, which is in the sixth line in the column on the right. So let us write D next to this sentence. Let us see the fifth sentence. E is Nihongo no jisho o. The correct answer will be Motte imasu ka, which is in the third line in the column on the right. So let us write E next to this sentence. Let us see the sixth sentence. F is Fuji-san wa. The correct answer will be Doko ni arimasu ka, which is in the first line in the column on the right. So let us write F next to this sentence. Next, let me go to the 11th question, which is rearrange the following words. Let us see the words given in A. The keyword is mada, which means not yet. And with this, you will know that the sentence will end with a negative. So arimasen will come at the end. And by now, you would have learned the pattern ending with ta koto ga arimasen, which is used in referring to something which one has not experienced in the past. So a meaningful sentence will be Watashi wa mada nihon ryori o tabeta koto ga arimasen. Let us see the words given in B. The keyword is owatte kara, and with this, you will be able to recognize the pattern V1 te kara V2, which indicates that upon completion of the action denoted by V1, the action of V2 is to be conducted. So a meaningful sentence will be Kyou jugyo ga owatte kara sugu uchi e kaerimasu. Let us see the words given in C. The keyword is non demo, and with this, you will be able to recognize the pattern Demo ii desu ka, which is used to ask permission to do an action. So a meaningful sentence will be Biiru ka wain o uchi de nondemo ii desu ka? Next, let me go to the 12th question, which is fill in the blanks with suitable answers. A is Deva mata ashita. Some suitable answers in response can be Mata ashita or Kiyutsukete kaete kudasai, and so on. Some of you may be thinking of sayonara as an answer, but because it means goodbye, it is not normally used when you know that you will see the person again soon. B is tadaima. A suitable answer in response will be Okaeri nasai, which is actually used to welcome someone back. C is Ojozu desu ne. A suitable answer in response can be Iie mada mada dame desu, which is an expression of modesty. D is Ogenki desu ka? A suitable answer in response can be Hai, okage-sama de genki desu. Next, let me go to the 13th question, which is write an essay on any one topic. The first topic is shumi, which means hobby. The second topic is describe any one place in India or Japan. I will leave this question to you. In fact, topics like memories of school trip, summer vacation, favorite sports, important festivals, etc. usually come in exams. Please also prepare on these topics, and I'm sure your preparation will definitely help you even in future. Next, let me go to the 14th question, which is write at least 5 to 6 dialogues to complete the following conversation. A and B are having a conversation, and A is asking, Natsuyasumi wa kuni e kaeru? Which means, will you go back to your country during summer vacation? And then B will respond. I will leave this question to you. Please try to think on your own and make the conversation between A and B as interesting as possible. Next, let me go to the 15th question, which is about making a new post in Instagram. The topics given are Saikin Mita Eiga, which means the movie which you saw recently, and Restaurant de Tabeta Nihon Ryori, which means the Japanese food which you had at a restaurant. Here again, I will leave the question to you. Since you have plenty of time before the exam, please use this sample paper as a reference. Prepare properly and do well in your exam. Ganbatte kudasai ne. So that is it for now. I hope this video was useful. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to sub below. And if you found the video good, give it a thumbs up and share it with others. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.